Hey, welcome back, and we're finally in NHL 18. So I pre-ordered the game. I got it a few days early. I just finished the St. Louis Blues franchise mode in NHL 17. Had, I'd say, a successful 8 years there. We won a cup. We lost in the finals once. We might have had two cups there. Made it to the playoffs every single year. So I think it was a successful team. But this year, as you can see, in the new game here, I'll be trying to win a cup for the Vegas Golden Knights. Bring the cup to what's Las Vegas called? The Party City? I'm sure they have another nickname, but yeah, I'm gonna try to bring a cup to the Vegas Golden Knights. So that's their team. T-Mobile Arena. Yeah, there's that. Looks like, wow, I have the Wolves again. The Wolves were I think there was the Chicago Wolves is the AHL team, and they were St. Louis's team. So let's do that. Customize team. It's fine. Just whatever. Who cares with the AHL team? Owner mode. We're not gonna play with the stupid concession revenue. Just old school. What you call it? Old school GM mode. So CPU trade player morale. I'll keep that on. It keeps it a little bit interesting. The meetings I'll take off. Auto sign. Nope. Yep, that's all good. Overview, what's this? Let's see. I don't want to do 28 years. Let's try. I barely did 10 last time, but that's just because of time. So maybe 15? Can I do 15 here? 10 or 15? Let's see. I feel like 10 is too short because you can't really grow any of your prospects. I mean, you can. You can only grow the prospects from like the first maybe 3 years. After that, none of them really grow. Unless this game they've changed like drafting and how players grow. But, let's just do 15. I'm sure we can do 15. So there's all that. Period length. 4 minutes. Fantasy draft off. Difficulty, medium. Yeah, that's all fine. What was that? Except relocation. Nah. Okay, that should be good. Wait, was autosave on? Yeah, I should leave autosave. Sure, why not? Advanced settings. This should be assistant coach. Nope, I wanna I wanna edit all lines. Injury without, what is that? Oh, so I guess that means both. And what? This setting will allow you to control when you are warned when an NHL player has returned from injury. Let's just do, what is it? Is it playable? Whatever. Minor league. No. Sure, playable. Auto rotate. No. Authentic. Yep, that all looks good. Meetings, notification. No, I don't want meetings. Tie jerseys, sure. Scouting, assignment warning. Sure, I'll keep that on. I think I heard scouting is a little bit different this year. Okay, so the only thing is the injury occurrence. I think I had 10 last game. I'll do a 10. I'll see if there's like 0 injuries. I'll increase it a bit, but let's just try 10. Assuming it's the same thing. I feel it's kind of random because like in the St. Louis franchise mode, there were some years where there were injuries like every week. Keep salary cap on. All right, let's get started. So Vegas Golden Knights, who do they have? I really just know the bigger names. So like Fleury, Neal, Marchessault. Who else they have? Perron, Howla. Some defensemen, Lucas Spiza, Theodore from Anaheim. I think it's, who else they have? I honestly forgot. I don't know much. Oh, they have that Shipachev guy from Russia. I'm an Oilers fan, so I know they took Reinhardt from us. Okay, yeah, so all this is new now. Welcome franchise mode, franchise hub, 4 tabs. Yeah, so here it's a lot. I hear that you can move around a lot quicker now. What's this? You know, it's okay. Calendar. I like how the point leader thing is back. Okay, so that's the calendar now. Let's see. Does that look the same? I'm sure it does when you open it. Yeah, same thing. All right. And then beside that was, I think, the games. Oh, no, that was the standings. Yeah, okay, this is a lot easier now. You don't have to go into like 3 You don't have to press A and go into 3 screens to look at the standings. They're all here. That's great. I guess if you want to look at the central, and yeah, if you want to look at the central and try in the entire league, you gotta go in here. Well, that's fine. I like that it actually shows all teams, because before it only showed like they only had room for like 5 of the teams, so then you couldn't see the other ones. But this is better, showing all teams. This is overview. Okay, that's kind of cool. Headlines, morale. Okay, that's good. Points, proposed trade. All right, that's all here. League, air player, save. Okay, so let's go to. Where would I go to? There's no like team management thing. Maybe there's some another day or two. Sure, let's go to the scout, see if it's any different. No, same stuff. Let's go for a month. Or you know what? I'll go to the bigger places later on in the season. I'll start off like in these places here. Sure, 2 weeks in Finland or Sweden, wherever that was. Where's our... Oh, here. Oh, my bad. Okay. So, what's this? Contracts. Edit lines. Okay, so now it's all in one screen. Before you have to go into the other screens, I think. Okay, so let's look at our players. See who we have. I feel like you probably have to sign a lot of players for like AHL and all that. Okay, in the system. Here are the guys in the AHL team. Let's start with goalies. Oops, goalies. Oscar Dansk, he might be a decent goalie in the future. 23 years old, backup. Yeah, and since overalls are all like they're all like 2 or 3 lower than normal. So I guess 69 would be like a 72, 73 in the previous game. So that bad. And this, so we have Fleury and Picard. That's solid 2 guy. I think Fleury's kind of old. 32. He still has at least 3 or 4 years on him. So we can be competitive with a goalie for 3 years. Picard's still young, I think. Never mind, 25. He's just about to get in his prime. But he's fine. He's all right. So defenseman. Damn, our best D is Garrison Merrill. Okay. England. Do any young guys? Reinhardt's young. What is he? Top 6. He can maybe grow. Theodore's young, right? Yep. So Theodore, Reinhardt, I think Miller, Schmidt. No, Schmidt's already in his prime. But these 3 guys, Miller, Theodore, Reinhardt, these guys might grow to be decent. England, I think McNabb are all... Yeah, they're all in the prime. I think England's old, yeah. McNabb's in his prime. Spiza's in his prime. Merrill, he's about in his prime. Garrison's a younger... an older guy. Alright. In the system, that's all we got. We got no one really. Casto, he's not gonna grow. Brad Hunt, he's not gonna grow. Stoner, yep. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I gotta sign a couple of free agents. I can probably find some young guys in free agency. Let's just bring some guys down that we're not gonna use. Like Reinhardt, he can play in the minors. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe let's bring up one of them up. Man, I got a feeling this is gonna be a really long video. These are all depth guys. Who shall I play? Theodore. Miller's better than Theodore, so I'll bring him up. I'm probably gonna move more players around. But there's a 7 defense for now. Right wings: Neil, Marchessault, Smith, David Clarkson. That's decent. Can I even use David Clarkson? I think he's like in real life he's like long-term injured or something, but I don't know if I can even use him. But these 3 guys are fine. Neil's old, right? 30 years old, 26. 26, okay. So Marchessault and Smith we can use for a while. Neil, he might be on the decline soon. Touch. Ooh, this guy can be good. Polkinen, he might grow. He's probably needs to be a depth guy. Thompson, Hika, and Colzer. I think he's a good prospect. Yep, top 9. He might be all right. Mateau might be all right. Perron. Yeah, this is the guy. Shipachev. He might be good. Howler, Eakin, Carlson, Grabowski, and Belmar. Let's see in the system. Anyone? Any young guys? Nope. Duke. This guy might be okay. Yeah, he was like their first ever signed guy. Derek Roy, no, it's nothing. Lindbergh, he might grow a tiny bit. So there's the team. Pretty bad. But everyone's overalls are all lower than normal. So I mean, I think Neil was our highest player, 84. So it's really like 86, 87, 85. These guys are like 84s. Yeah, there's that. Let's look at free agency. We can probably sign some young guys in free agency. Oh, where's free agency? It's on this side, I think. Get right here. See if there's any players. It's probably a couple guys. Vanek. I think Vanek signed with Vancouver in real life, but there's like Yager. Markov is technically in Russia. These guys, I'm not sure. Fisher retired. Bushman signed with Anaheim, I think. Alright, so we can probably sign some of these guys. Maybe we get Yager. We have like 5 right wingers though. You know what? I want to try to sign him. We can't waste his talent. 1 year, 2.6, sure. He can play left wing or something. Alright, let's look at goalies. We're good for goalies, but see if there's any prospect goalies we can sign. Yeah, no one. Gustafson's the best one. Okay, potential. Fringe starter, 22, Godla. Dennis Godla, let's try to go for him. Let's just give him what he wants. Any other good goalies? Vonin. Should I try him? Sure, I'll try him too. There's 2 goalies. Hopefully at least one of them can sign. Defenseman? Do we need any defensemen? You know what? We have no prospects at all. So let's just try to sign as much as we can. I know we have like a billion draft picks too. I'm going to look into that in a little bit. Okay, any younger guys we can get? No, not really. Maybe these guys, 22 years old, but I think it's fine. What is this? Norbsblo? What the fuck? You know what? Why not? This guy's name's cool. Let's try to get him. Let's get some forwards. See if there's anyone. Okay, any young guy? This guy might be alright. Top 6. Sarella. Just give him a year. Henrik Samuelsson. I think in real life he's supposed to be good, but he kind of fell off. Samuels. Should I sign him? You know what? Why not? Let's give him a shot. Sign as much as we can. Okay, that's fine. And let's see our draft picks. See how many we have. So draft picks. We're gonna go to trading. See if that looks any different. Nope, same thing. Okay. Let's see. We probably have a billion draft picks. Wait, I just noticed. Don't we? Oh yeah. I was these guys. I was like, where's the guys they drafted? Suzuki, Glass, and Branchjohn. Those are the 3 guys they drafted this year. Oh yeah, I guess they're in the what you call it? And Hogue Nicholas. Oh, okay, I think they're in contracts. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta go to contracts to see them. So we got how many picks? We got like, what is that? 8 or 9. So we have late picks, but that's fine. We have 3 seconds here. That's good. Yeah, we got Pittsburgh all the way over here. All right, we got a decent amount of draft picks. Not like first round, second round, third rounds, but that's fine. I'd say like right now it's more quantity than quality at this point, since we got like literally no one. But let's look at our actual players that we drafted. See how good they are in this game. So yeah, so this is, I think Suzuki, Glass, and Brandstrom were their first 3 picks in the first round. So they're top 6s and top 4s. So these guys can be top players for us. Hogue, he might be alright. He's a top 4, but low top 4. He can be decent. Ronberg, top 9, and these 3 guys, they might be something. Alright, cool. So we actually do have some prospects. Can I sign any of them? Nah, I think I'll just let them play. I'll sign them next year when they're like 69 to, cause yeah, Glass is the best. I think Glass, he can probably play in the AHL, but I think if I sign him, he'll just play CHL anyways because he's too young. But yeah, we actually have a decent amount of prospects that just aren't signed. Okay, so I think I'll just edit the lines, maybe sign a few more free agents to make the team a tiny bit better, because I do want to be competitive. I do want to maybe try to make it in the playoffs. I guess if we suck right away, like in the first few months, if we suck, So we can just tank for like last place and get the #1 pick. Or if we're doing decent, I'll try to win, and then at trade deadline, like around, if it doesn't look like we're doing great around trade deadline, then I guess I'll trade out everyone and tank. So this is a little bit different, I think. So these are the guys. Yeah, Rasmus Dahlin, Veleno, Merkley. I think those are all top guys in real life that I know of. Alright. I didn't see that Russian guy. Oops. Yeah, are there any new things? I'm not sure. Trading block, scouting. No, it's pretty much the same. Edit lines, morale injury. So Yager rejected our offer. He's going, I think he's going back to New Jersey. Didn't he play in New Jersey for a year when he came back? But yeah, he rejected our offer. All the young guys, I think every single one except one of them accepted. So that's good. We got some more depth guys that can maybe grow. Alright, so here are the lines. We got Jonathan Marchessault, Shipachev, and Neil on the first line. Not too bad. I think they're all considered second. Oh no, Neil's first line, but I think these two guys are considered second liners. So we'll see how that does. That's the top line. We got Perron, Howla, and Smith on the second line. Not too bad as well. I think most of them are second lines. Yeah, Perron and Smith are second liners. Howla's at third line. That's fine. His puck skills and shooting are pretty good. Mid 80s there. Senses, defense is pretty good. Skating, that's all pretty good. So that's their second line. We actually only have, I think, one left winger in this whole team. Wait, do we have any? Yeah, just David Perron. I think he's our only left winger. One Carrier. Carrier and Perron are our only left wingers, but that's alright. Third line, we got 3 centers. Oscar Lindberg, Eakin, and Carlson. I just put Eakin in center because he's the best faceoffs at 82. The others have 79 and I think 78, 77. So yeah, this third line is actually a pretty good third line. They're all their puck skills and shooting are all mid 80s or maybe even a little bit higher for all of them. So they can all score. Senses saying they're all pretty good. Even defensively, not that bad. 4-star defense. Eakin's defense is 4 stars, but like those are pretty good numbers. 85, 85, 87. Lindbergh's not bad. 3.5 star, but that's fine. Carlson, Eakin will help out with the defensiveness. And then fourth line, Carrier, Grabowski, and Alice Tush, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we got 2 of the younger guys, 22, 21 years old, centered by a veteran, Mikhail Grabowski. He's alright. His puck skill shooting are a little bit under 80. I mean, a little under mid 80s. Defense is pretty good. Skating's still alright. Senses is alright. So he'll be the mentor for these 2 young guys. These 2 young guys, I think defensively they're not the greatest, but for shooting and puck skills, they're all at least 80. So hopefully these guys can still score. Let's say we don't really have that much of a defensive team. Everyone just has like decent offensive stats, and then defense is either decent or like I say bad. So yeah, we're gonna start off like this, and then defense. We got Merrill and McNabb. I put the 2 guys with the M as the last name together. Also, I think in New Jersey, Merrill's like a top 4 guy. McNabb, I'm pretty sure he played a lot with Doughty, I think. Did he play? No, I think it was. Oh shoot, it was Muzzin that played with Doughty, but I think McNabb probably played with Doughty a bit. So that's our top line. We got Spiza and Schmidt, the 2 guys with S's. Schmidt, I think he's our best defensive defenseman, 84, 88, 87 for the defensive stats there. Schmidt's, his defensive stats are pretty good too, 85, 85, 84. And then our third line are 2 youngest guys that might be able to grow, so Shea Theodore and Colin Miller. These guys are just alright, but hopefully these guys can grow. They're both depth defensemen. There's that. Power play is basically our top lines. Top defenseman, except I got our 2 young guys playing here. 4-man. I wanted Carrier and Touch to get some more time, so I put them there. Howla and Lindbergh are the centers. Penalty kill. They're all of our centers. So Eakin has really good defensive, not defensive skills. Well, he does have good defensive skills, but he's really good face-offs. As well, Carlson, he has some decent defensive skills. Shipachev has some really good defensive skills there, 88 defensive awareness. With Grabowski, so the 2 Russians together. These 4 defensemen, they're just our best defense stats. So I'll just let them play. As you can see there, they're all pretty much, I think 84 is their lowest defensive stat. 3-man PK looks like that. Extra line, it's pretty standard, like from the St. Louis one. Just the top guys playing here. 3-on-3s, it's the top 3 centers, extra attackers. We got our top 2 centers. Shootout, it's just our best players there. Goalies, we're gonna stick with Fleury and Picard. Scratches, so Garrison, he might be our best defenseman, but then I want our young guys, Miller and Shea Theodore, play, so I'll just sit him. He can play when there's injuries. Legacy, he's just a back, like a third goalie in case we need him. And Belmer, he'll just be our scratch. He actually has really good defensive skills, but it's okay. I want the younger guys to play, like Carrier, Touch, Carlson, Lindbergh. These guys can all kind of grow a little bit. AHL, we don't have much. Leipzig, I think Leipzig and like Samuelson, Kolzer are our only 3 guys that might grow. Kolzer's 20 years old. He has lots of time to grow. Samuel, 23. He might have a tiny bit. Oh yeah, Duke too. Duke can grow. Meteau, he might. And Leipzig, just those 5 guys here. And then Polkin and Roy, I just put them there because they're the best players. All these guys, they're actually signed, but they're all old, so I just put them all down here. Especially freaking David Clarkson. Defense, our only defenseman really is Reinhardt and Norbsbo. This guy I signed for agency. Everyone else is just old guys. They're just gonna play. Power play, penalty kill, 3-man. Extra attackers, since we don't have much prospects. The next couple years we will, when we sign Suzuki, Glass, and what's his name, Brandstrom. Goalies, Dance we already had, but Godla, I got him in free agency, so he's a fringe starter 22, but I'll just let Dance play since he's better. And then scratches, since this is the Chicago Wolves, all these guys were from the St. Louis Blues franchise mode too, like Looney, Wisniewski, Nightingale, Lohan, Gervais. So I guess these are all guys that they're not actually signed, they're just there on the team in case you don't have enough roster players. So Jan Ujoven, this guy I got in free agency too. He's our 3rd goalie in the minors. So yeah, that's the team. And just one more thing before we end. Let's go to the captains. Let's see who the captains are right now. I don't know. I think I'll do 3 assistant captains. I don't want to give a captain right now. I want to see who earns it. Oh shit, I'm in the AHL still. Can you still press start to switch? Okay, you still can. Nice. Okay, so let's go to captains. Can I even, is it possible to have like no captains at all? I think that's possible. Let's do that. Let's have no captains, no assistant captains. Okay, I guess Fleury has the A for some reason. I can't take it off Fleury. That's kind of dumb. Can I press? He must have at least 1 captain and 2. Never mind, I have to have alternate captains. So who should I give it to? Should I just give it to like the what you call it? The veterans? I'll give one to Neil for sure. And a defenseman. We don't really have a, I think Sabiza or like McNabb are our oldest defenseman, but you know what? Let's give it to, it's either like Perron or Grabowski. You know what? I'll give it to Grabowski. So we got 3 A's. Grabowski, Neil, and Fleury are our captains this year. I'll choose a captain in a year or 2 when I see who I think deserves it. And I think that's it. Should I sign any free agents to make the team a little better? I guess I can, but I think it's alright. I'll just stick with the team we have. Yeah, no one, signing these guys won't make our team that much better. So it's fine. I think we'll start the video. We'll start the season next video. So yeah, that's the Las Vegas Golden Knights. That's the new franchise mode. That's what it looks like now in the new game. Let's save before the game explodes. And I'll see you in the next video for the start of season 1. See ya.